Hi guys, no one is here. Today I have a very special for you. For those of you who don't know it yet, Wellys is the hottest healthy fast food chain, featuring world-renowned, insanely talented young American chef from New York City, Lynn McGarry, and an exceptional team of chefs and restaurateurs from Italy and around the globe. But it's better if you hear about it from Chef Lynn directly.
Hi, I'm Flynn McGarry, and I'm the chef and owner of Gem and Gem Wine in New York City. I'm super excited to partner with Welly on this project. I've been kind of looking at this space and wanting to find an interesting and meaningful way to get involved in it, and this seemed perfect. I can give you a little bit more about me. I started cooking when I was 10 years old. I'm from Los Angeles, California originally, and it started off as like a very casual just kind of interest, and then I started to sort of become obsessed with food and ingredients and experimenting and kind of pushing flavor as far as I could. So I started working in restaurants when I was 12. I worked around America, in Europe, mostly in Scandinavia, and then I opened my restaurant in New York when I was 19. We've been open for 4 years now. We just opened another wine bar as well. And my cooking focuses primarily on vegetables and health and ingredients. Being from California, the quality of the ingredients is one of the most important things about everything. So I kind of really push that through in every level of what I do. That's why I was so interested to partner with Welly, this idea of bringing quote unquote fast food, something so easily accessible for such a large population of people, but looking at how to do it well, with the right ingredients, healthy ingredients, things that still can be delicious. You can still eat a burger, still have fries, but they taste better, they feel better, you don't feel awful after you eat it. So I'm really excited to put together these meals that focus, as looking at the meals as a whole, not a burger with a side. Maybe it's a side and you have a little bit of meat too. Something that sort of pushes the way that people think about just eating a normal fast food meal. And I think the perfect place to do this is on the blockchain. Because of how free it is, it feels like sort of this new moment in food and that hasn't really been tapped into yet. So I'm really excited to partner with everyone to explore this further.
Now that's amazing. If you would like to learn more about Wellys, you can visit their website eatwellys.com and do join their Discord for a fantastic community. Both links are in the video description. And today I have a pleasure of playing Xin, the staff lead of Wellys Discord, a talented chef, a singer, a composer, a writer and a puppeteer, but most importantly, my dear friend. Now we're starting the game. I get to go first. When picking cards, I try to pick the ones which will make the best impact, not just for the starting of the game, but overall. Since I don't have any card for one bark, I just end my turn, I say hello to Xin, and now it's his turn. Now, here he used bark token to give one shield to his Shiba, and he wasted 2 energy. Generally, I wouldn't recommend doing this, as bark token can be very useful down the line, so just using it for a shield is not the best idea, especially when you have cards which can make or break the game and which you might need a little extra bark to play. and he has given him another shield. Sin is playing a Taekwondo discipline today. The discipline focused on having as many fighters on the field and constantly improving them to deal more damage every turn. So when fighting against a Taekwondo opponent, you should try to dispatch their fighters as soon as possible before they got too strong. Now I use Ryoshi katanas here, but they are bugged at the moment. Ideally it would have destroyed the shield on the warrior on the left, and I would have been able to finish it off with my own warrior. But since I didn't, I had to improvise and use the swoop and loot spell to destroy the field before I can attack with my warrior's quick slice. I use the relaxing moment first to shield my card and add Quinceañera, which is supposed to add 1 stamina to all the cards before destroying the guardian without suffering any damage. Now Xin uses Meditate to give my fighter mastery and stun it for 1 round. To protect my Quinceañera and my Shiba, I use Distraction Prodigy Guardian, which will force Xin into attacking it first and give it shield so his first attack is negated. Then I nibble on his Shiba bit. Xin uses Strike support to give his fighter +1 attack and adjacent fighters beta. It would have been a very powerful move if there were actually adjacent fighters, so ideally he should have waited before using it. Sometimes I try to save some cards for a nice combo, but I get destroyed before I ever get to use them. Now I play the Chief Cook, one of my favorite cards in the game, because on focus it gives all fighters an extra stamina. That is the reason I waited to use it until I have enough bark to do a focus power and give that extra boost to all cards. And now we finish off the fighters safely and I nibble at Xin Shiboshi some more. Now Bulwark is a powerful Taekwondo card for 7 bark, so we have to be very careful how we go about setting it to graze, as if I were to attack it head on, it would kill 2 or 3 of my fighters before I bring it down. Luckily I got LC, the Ancient Ship, a very powerful Guardian card with a block on top, which would be able to take the hit for a couple of rounds while I deal with the Bulwark. Xin uses Stand Guard to give his fighter 1 stamina in the Guardian. Smart move. Now I will not be able to attack his Shiboshi and have to deal with Bulwark before I can do anything else. And here comes the second Bulwark, and I'm already not as confident in the outcome of the battle. Xin destroys my Distraction Prodigy and gets me very worried. As Prodigy was destroyed, it casts stealth onto surrounding cards, making them unattackable. So I use my other Guardian, Feisty Fletcher, to hold the defense and use my power to shield it from those mean cows. Siesta Cindy is quite fragile at start with no attack and just 3 stamina, but if she survives till the next turn she becomes a powerhouse of 3 attack and 6 stamina, and any additional bonuses on top. That is why she has to be played in conjunction with the Guardian card to keep her alive until the next turn. Xin counters with 2-toed Wellys, which gives those warriors 1 stamina on Spell Surge. And now the second strike support played in the middle of the powerful group of warriors shows the true power of this card. which I was talking about before. Also, the spell surge has done a job and boosted the two-toed Valiant's stamina by 1 extra as well. And now I'm really worried I will get beaten by an opponent playing just his 8th Shiba Eternity match ever. My deep respect to Xin. Now he destroyed my Guardian, and with another Guardian stealth, all my weaker cards in Shiboshi are totally open to his attacks. I'm replacing my unused Ryoshi Katanas with boundless Nagamaki, which deals 2 damage to all enemy fighters, and use it to attack the Guardian Bulwark despite it giving 8 damage to my Shiboshi. Desperate times require desperate measures. As Bulwark had beta trait, it was given a 1 boost to attack and stamina to warriors surrounding it. And with it gone, I could breathe a little again. I used relaxing moment to shield Cindy. Sacrificed my Boaris and dispatched the second Bulwark. As a sweet bonus I got second Quinceañera, which gave an extra stamina bonus to all warriors, as she has an alpha trait. Dispatching the remaining 2-toed Valiants doesn't take much effort. Xin tries to put up last defending effort, but without strong guardians it's no longer possible to hold off no one's army. I thank him for a fantastic game with a wave and conclude this epic match. As always, please take care and goodbye.